Hello everybody and welcome back to MMO's Tavern. My name is Tom, I'll be your bartender, so why don't you please pull up a chair and we'll get started with the news. So first up, like we have for the last few episodes, is ArcheAge. This week they dropped patch 1.2, which brought several quality of life improvements, primarily in the form of extra storage space, as well as healer weapons coming from quests and other sources. Now for the full list of changes, please check the link in the description below. First time appearance on the show this week is Elder Scrolls Online. Yesterday, October 2nd, Bethesda started the first ever Guild Summit, in which they invited 20 different guilds and online communities to discuss the game with some of their developers. Tamriel Foundry, one of the websites that is there at the Guild Summit, has been kind enough to be giving a good old typed up diatribe of everything that's been going on everything that's been going on so far. So please feel free to check the link in the description below. They'll be able to cover it a lot better than I can in just a few minutes. Now, another game that's dropped patches this week is, of course, Destiny. Destiny loaded up patch 1.0.2, which changed how some of their engrams work and basically made it easier for people to get the loot that they need to progress in the game. Now, one of the unintended consequences of this patch was that they kind of let out where their expansion content's going to be, as well as kind of what it is. Now, Bungie has admitted that it was a bug and that this is in fact a hint of what the expansion content will be, but the mission names that are currently available for people to see in-game are subject to change. So, well, we kind of know what's coming. We knew that there were going to be a couple large content patches coming in the near future. Now we just kind of have a hint as to what it is. Now, rounding out the show, because it just wouldn't be MMO's Tavern without talking about the big boy on the block, World of Warcraft. On Tuesday, Blizzard announced that we're going to be seeing the end of PvP Season 15 in no less than 2 weeks. Was it no less or... Yeah, in as little as 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from September 30th. I'm getting my numbers all confused here. So 2 weeks from September 30th is potentially going to be the end of PvP Season 15, which also means that that might be the day that we'll see the release of patch 6.0.2, which is currently up for testing on the public test realms. Now, 6.0.2 is going to be the last patch prior to the release of Warlords of Draenor, which is also going to take away the ability to get several different types of Mists of Pandaria exclusive rewards, including things like the Phoenix mounts from completing the challenge mode dungeons, all the way up to being able to complete the quest for the legendary cloak. So if you're playing World of Warcraft, this is your 2-minute warning. Time to get all that stuff done if you haven't already. So that's the news for this week. Next week, hopefully, we'll be having a little bit of an intro music. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll have some green screen going on. But between now and then, we have 7 days. So why don't you get me 7 iguana tails, and I'll reward you next week with a new episode.